Hey everybody, welcome back to FanTalk. Episode, what are we on?
6?
6?
I think
6,
we're on
I think
6.
so. I think we're on 6. I'm your
call
host.
It 6.
Yeah, we'll call it 6. I'm your host, as always, Marcus Vargas, joined by my man John Hendrickson.
What's up?
My boy Connor Grassley.
Yo.
And today we also got Dwayne.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
We invited him back. He did a great job. So
We got 2 guests today.
yeah, we got 2
First
guests.
time ever.
Yeah.
Mark it down.
Making history right here. So let's start as we always do with my man John's list. What we got this week, man? Any updates?
Yeah, we got a couple updates.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, we'll see where it goes.
All right.
So just to start it off for all the new listeners, I got a quarterback list of quarterbacks that will never win a Super Bowl. I just make a bold statement, made a list of quarterbacks I think in this generation that will never win a Super Bowl. I don't include rookies, and there's 2 sections to this list. So you get put on the list, and then you either get put on the fence or you get solidified. So solidified meaning you're definitely not winning one. I'm going to call that fair and square. On that list, I got Blake Bortles, sadly, Matthew Stafford. I got Case Keenum, Andy Dalton, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Jameis Winston, Dak Prescott. Those are the solidified.
Pretty solid list.
Yeah, pretty solid list. So this week I'm going to solidify. A couple more.
Whoa. All right.
Maybe
It's solidified.
Yeah,
I was thinking
solidified.
like on the fence, but all right, let's do it.
starting with on the fence.
No, yeah, let's start
That's
with
the
on
other.
fence.
That's the other side of the list. I don't think I touched on that.
Let's see
So
what you
on the
got.
fence means these are the people that they're on their way of making it off the list.
Gotcha.
They might win a Super Bowl.
All right.
So on that list, I only got Jared Goff and Kirk Cousins.
Okay.
So to start it off strong, I'm taking Jared Goff off of the on the fence list. He's back on the list of quarterbacks that will never win a Super Bowl.
What more do you want him to do?
It's a hot take list. So first of all,
Oh man.
losing to the Saints in that kind of way, I don't have a clutch feeling about Jared Goff. If the game's on the line, I don't see him winning the game. I see his team winning the game. And when it's like that, usually it doesn't when you win a Super Bowl, you usually have some kind of clutch factor about you.
Sure.
Like Nick Foles catching the touchdown pass. It's clutch.
Yeah.
It's clutch factor.
I mean, the coach drew that up. Okay, I'll give you that.
he still has to catch it. He still has to catch it.
Belichick drew up Brady's
I
play.
can't
you know?
tell you.
I'll tell you 50% of people wouldn't have caught that. That's a tough catch. Wide open like that in the end zone, the stakes are high. That's a tough catch. So yeah, I'm taking Jared Goff off of that list. I feel like he would have dropped that ball being in the end
Rams
zone.
aren't going to call a play like this.
Jared Goff will drop the Philly play.
I'm telling you, I don't think they make it to the Super Bowl this year. I don't think the Rams make it to the Super Bowl.
Who you got beating you?
The Saints, I got the Saints. I got the Vikings possibly beating them. It depends on who they're matched up against. But yeah, I got Saints, Vikings beating them. I got the Eagles beating them.
The Eagles?
With Golden Tate.
They got to make
Golden
the playoffs
Tate.
first.
That's true.
They got to make the playoffs, but I think they will in this division. I think the Redskins.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible, and wild card. So we still might make wild card on top of that. I think this Golden Tate pickup is a big pickup.
Yeah, that
I
was
think
huge.
It's a huge piece.
That was huge.
And then Darren Sproles coming back, and Tim Jernigan. So those are 2 big assets. We'll get into that later. So Jared Goff is back on the list. He got taken off on the fence list.
What more do you want him to do? He's second in the league in passing with 2,816 yards. He's third in the league in touchdowns with 20 touchdowns.
This is more about a gut feeling to me. I don't care about numbers.
He's completing
there's been
68% of his passes. What more do you want him to do?
Here's my argument. There's plenty of legendary quarterbacks out there that have not won a Super Bowl.
Dan Marino.
So I think Jared Goff will go down as a great because second in the league in passing. And if he keeps that up, he'll be a great. I don't know about all-time great or the greatest.
I mean, when he has 3 Super Bowls by the end of his career, he'll be all-time great.
I don't have him getting one.
We should make a 3 Super Bowl list. 3 Super Bowls? 3? I'll give him 1. I'll give him 1.
You'll give him 1? I'm giving him 0.
I give him 1 because after the next 2 years, they won't have anybody else on their team because they won't be able to pay anybody. But
And I think the reason they won't have anybody else on their team as well is because the Rams will have underperformed and have been one of the least exciting teams with all the hype they have.
I mean, Jared Goff is only 24 years old.
In terms of playoff performance,
Tom Brady's still in the league.
they still haven't proved it. They still haven't proved it come playoff time.
That's true.
You're saying their season numbers. What are their playoff numbers? A
Jared-
big fat L
Jared Goff
the
played
Falcons.
one playoff game,
to the Falcons.
and special teams lost that game.
That's true.
But
That's true.
if Jared Goff was a better leader, it wouldn't have came down to
But
special teams.
but nobody cares about that, Dwayne. It's all about gut feelings, and that's it.
Yeah, that's
All
it.
right.
Jared Goff is back on the list. Solidified.
Disagree, but continue.
So, all right. So, yeah, I'll add one to the on the fence. On the fence, I'll say Jimmy Garoppolo. He's the on the fence because he's not performing, and that's just up in the air. They got Nick Mullins in now for the 49ers. Nick Mullins is going to go down as an all-time great. Nick Mullins is going to be a Super Bowl winner.
Okay,
I'm
you
not
can
putting him on
stop.
my list. You can stop. I just think Jimmy G is going to move to a different team. That was my overall point of that.
But no.
I mean, he has to be healthy first before he can do
Yeah,
anything.
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that was an ACL injury. We've seen it from Wentz. We've seen people recover from those. So I think if he gives it enough time, if he doesn't rush it, comes back next year looking great. Nick Mullins looks great. I think one of them gets moved. I think if Jimmy G stays on the 49ers, I don't see him winning a Super Bowl.
As soon as people get tape on Mullins, it's a wrap for him.
Yeah,
He's
for
not
sure.
going to keep this up.
It's more of a shock factor. I was just riding the wave. Yeah. So solidified. Let's move to solidified.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go ahead and solidify Phillip Rivers.
It's his team to me.
Bold statement. You think it's the team?
It's the team and the coaching to me. I feel
I
like
think the coaching is a problem, but I think the team is an outstanding team.
in the regular season.
That defense is so good.
In the regular season.
Yeah, that offense is so good.
In the regular season.
So you're saying I'm describing the Rams?
No.
Oh, no, it's no. No.
Both LA teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, both struggle in the playoffs.
If they make it. If the
I think
Chargers
LA
make
is.
it.
I think LA
True.
all around is going to struggle in the playoffs with the Lakers too. We're going to
If
see
they make it.
If they make it.
if they make it. Yeah, that's just so true.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, solidifying Phillip Rivers. I'm sticking to it. Sticking to it.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. It's just like, I mean, you know what I hate too? I hate like all the power rankings and like all the hype around the Chargers because they only win games by like a field goal or a touchdown.
I just think on paper,
They lose games by field goal as well.
on
That's true.
paper, they're insane. They are a stacked team, like offense, defense. Joey Bosa, Hayward,
Casey Hayward.
Casey Hayward. I was
Yep.
going to say Cameron Hayward.
This is the first week I've actually been kind of impressed by the Chargers. I always thought
Right.
I was doubting them this whole time, but this win this week kind of proved it.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. It's, you know what's funny? I thought they were gonna lose. I thought Russell Wilson on that 4th and goal.
We
was
all
it?
thought they were going to lose.
Yeah, I thought 4th and goal. I was like, whoa. I'm pretty sure it was a drop. I'm pretty sure it was a drop in the end zone. I don't know if it was batted away, but I'm pretty sure he had a guy open and the guy dropped it. Wasn't it?
I think it was tipped, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, oh, okay, it was tipped.
Very little though, like.
Yeah, and I'm
And it
pretty
still hit him in the chest though, so he should have caught.
Yeah,
it
that's
back.
what happened. The ball actually hit him in the chest. I was like, oh, here we go. Let's go in OT, and the Chargers and the Seahawks are gonna win. And I was like, oh no. So I just feel like it's just like the Chargers aren't like dominating teams. They haven't dominated
absolutely
anyone
not.
but the Browns. To me, that doesn't say, oh, they're going to Super Bowl or oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
The playoffs
no.
go through LA. It's just like
I
it's
feel like they're like kind of peaking as a team, and then they'll like slow down, and the way they'll pick back up is by getting a new quarterback, and that's why I think Phillip Rivers will never. Who
Yeah.
knows? He might end up at Brown and lead the Browns to the Super Bowl. That's my hot take. Gets traded to the Browns for
Yeah.
a nice pick.
yeah.
They get a
After-
veteran quarterback.
Yeah, they saw what he was doing to them, so he's just
Throw to
they're just
Jarvis
like,
Landry.
They have Baker. They don't need anybody else.
Yeah,
Oh man, they need
Right.
coaching. That's what they need.
we heard that about every other 17 quarterbacks they've had since 2001. Oh, we have Johnny Manziel. We don't need anybody else. Yeah. Okay.
They just need. They're one good
You
coach
know what
away
they
from
need?
the playoffs.
You know what they need? I'm gonna break down the Browns right now. Rebranding.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Get rid of that ugly brown logo. The
Yeah.
Browns, like, just
There's just a lot of history. That's the only.
yeah.
That's
It's,
the main
it's
reason
history.
that they
Yeah.
have it.
I just think rebrand, make something new, fresh. You know, it's
They're-
maybe similar to the Cavaliers.
They can't
Get,
put their
the-
logo on their helmets because their logo is a helmet.
Yeah, exactly. What are you gonna do? Non-stop helmets.
Yeah.
Helmets inside a helmet.
You
Inside
know
a
what I
helmet.
mean? It's just like, what are you doing? Yeah. And it's a helmet with nothing on it. It's just an orange helmet.
It's an orange
It's not
helmet,
even
but
a-
they're called the Browns.
It's not even a brown helmet.
That's what I'm saying. Just rebrand.
Yeah.
You guys were like made to lose.
Yeah.
With the logo and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
But
just think, yeah. I would say rebrand, get new coaching, which they're working on, and then, you know,
The Browns
Do
should go
better
back to
drafting.
the dog pound.
do better drafting as well. Like, why would you ever pass up Saquon?
yeah.
I've heard this a while ago, and it's literally stood up every time I've looked at it. Go for talent, not for what team needs. Like, I think at the time when we got Joel Embiid, the Sixers, when we got Joel Embiid, we already had a center or like two centers. And everybody was like, why are they going for another center? And I think it was that coach that spoke up and was like, we go for talent on the board, not team needs, because that talent might fill other team needs
Yeah.
later on or something.
All right. Exactly.
Basketball's a little different, but I get the point.
No, yeah, it's definitely a little different. But I think big name wise, like Saquon is a franchise running back right now. And you missed out on it. So if the Browns got him, Baker Mayfield probably would have been available 2 picks later.
I agree.
I'm pretty sure Jets were set on Darnold. Everybody was set. There was no reason in doing
Nope.
that. Even
And-
so, if you get Denzel Ward and pass on Baker, you have Tyrod Taylor as a quarterback, and then you have Saquon running the ball.
Yep.
And we see how successful teams are when they have a successful running back and a successful running game.
Except the Giants.
So it's like, to me, it just makes, well, that's a
Yeah.
conundrum.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's all Eli.
Oh, I hear you like 100% because Saquon Barkley is the best player on a team with Odell Beckham Jr. on it.
And then who knows who's going to be available in this next draft or two? Because you also just got Jarvis Landry, super young. Saquon Barkley, super young. This next quarterback you could get, super young. And guess who else did that? The Chiefs. And look at them. You know what I mean? Just take your time. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah. Well, right before we get into our next topics, I'll let you guys know this Saturday, 7 p.m. on Albright's campus in the Memorial Chapel, there's an event called Line Records Live. You guys will get to hear unreleased songs from artists signed to Albright College's Line Records. That's their music label. And you can vote on your favorites and even offer suggestions through an active social media experience. So there'll be a live poll through Twitter that people can vote on, suggest, like have constructive criticisms for songs and stuff. And yours truly will be performing there. So Line Records Live this Saturday at 7 p.m. in the chapel. If you ain't busy.
Yeah, that's the place to be Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to pop off.
Yeah. So what do we want to get into next? Any burning topics?
You want to recap the week? It's kind of a crazy week.
Yeah, we can do that.
Crazy
We can
week.
recap that.
All right, let's do it.
Absolutely crazy week. So we want to go backwards, talk about the Cowboys getting spanked by
Oh
the Titans.
my goodness. Oh my
It
goodness.
was 28-14.
Oh my.
No, but like play wise,
It looked. It felt bad.
it felt horrible. Like Dak just couldn't get it together. I think we really saw Dak like turn into the mediocre quarterback that I think he is. I should have solidified him.
Dakota
Oh
Prescott
no, he already is solidified.
will
There you
never
go.
win a Super Bowl. I agree 100%.
It's solidified. I
As
just
long
think,
as he's a Cowboy,
yeah.
he's not going to win a Super
Nope.
Bowl.
Really? You think he can lead? You think it's the Cowboys, not him? I think it's him,
I
not the
feel like
Cowboys.
it's both.
The Cowboys could be a great team with the Zeke and
No matter what, the Cowboys are accident waiting to happen, as
Always.
Stephen A. Smith says.
yeah.
Let me
Which I
let me
love.
tell you something.
Being an Eagles fan, I love that.
These little stat nuggets, you know what I mean? Dallas Cowboys have the number 2 total defense in 2018 right now.
Wow.
The Tennessee Titans are the 30th ranked total offense.
Yeah.
How do you lose this game?
Prime time.
How do you lose this
I'm
game?
telling you, there's a magic in the air when it's prime time.
Go ahead, Connor. You want to tell me something? What do you want to tell me right now?
No, I was actually reading a stat today too about that, which, as crucial as defense is in 2018, it just proves that point that it doesn't mean anything.
No. Yeah. I really
Like,
don't think so.
What is it?
At
Out
this
of the
point-
top 5 defenses in the league right now, if the playoffs were to start right now, 4 of them wouldn't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
And with offenses, out of the top 5 right now, 3 would make the playoffs. So it's like it just goes to show. I think it's Chiefs, Steelers, Patriots, or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And it's like it just to show how defenses are great and all, but they're just not. In 2018, there's so much explosive offense.
Yeah. And
It's just crazy.
it
It's
feels
nuts.
like any defense, no matter what, can stop an offense from a first down at some point. Mm-hmm. But it seems like you're never going to stop a team from scoring in this league. Like, there's so many great running backs, and there's so many great quarterbacks.
I mean,
and there's
4
so
teams
many.
this week scored under 10 points.
Yeah.
But I get it.
Yeah. 4 teams.
Yeah. Not a lot.
That's not that many teams. Doesn't that prove my point?
I guess.
Proved my point. All right, so back to what I was talking about. I feel like you're not, like, there's just teams. All right, hold on. I'm confused now. Are you saying that there's 4 teams that scored under 10
Yeah.
out of 32
Well, not all 32 played.
out of 29?
Yes. But let's talk about these teams.
28,
It was
whatever
the
it was.
Raiders, the Lions, the Jets, and the Bills.
49ers. Oh, the Bills. Yeah,
Come on, Dwayne.
Bills scored 0. Big goose egg.
Come on, Dwayne.
Yeah.
Come
what kind
on.
of stat was that?
That was a terrible stat nugget.
You
That
know
was a
what that was?
rotten, soggy,
That was a
recooked
guess.
McDonald's nugget.
That was a guest stat.
Yeah.
That was a shared guest stat.
Oh, man. Of course they didn't score over 10. Dwayne, they're the worst 4 teams in the NFL.
I said that the Ravens Steelers was going to be 6-3.
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
Dead wrong.
Of course it didn't, Dwayne. I should put
You
money
did have
on
a lot of games right though, right?
Yeah, you did.
8,
Yeah, I had like 9.
9. Yeah.
9 of the.
Did you get the records yet? No
9 of
records
the
yet?
13 games.
We're all busy college students.
Yeah.
We're out of order.
Yo, next week I
looked, that
promise
was
you.
9-4.
Promise
Oh,
you
you got
next
promise?
week I will have records.
I'm putting a list up of things that won't happen. Solidified.
That's funny. No, I will. I will definitely get that through next week, and I'll do when we do it tonight, and I'll add ours.
Awesome.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'd love to see it. The guess.
yeah.
We'll do a combined one now because we got 2 guests.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be a lot of scores to go through.
Yeah, yeah.
Next game, Sunday Night Football,
Oh.
Packers Patriots.
Yeah, Packers Patriots. Let's talk about it.
Man.
Patriots 31, Packers 17.
You know, it happened how I felt like it would happen, just because the Packers aren't good. You know, like they don't
Yeah.
have a good running back. They don't have that elite running back. They don't have a good run game in general, because a lot of teams don't have a good running back, but they have like a good run game. They don't
Yeah.
even have a good run game.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a good defense. It's like, let's just
Aaron Rodgers a bust.
100% rely on Aaron
Yo,
Rodgers.
it's crazy. It's
and
like-
if he can lead us to the motherland, so be it.
Like talk
I
about
don't know what they're
talk
doing.
about a team that needed to trade for Le'Veon. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are
He's
you
a
kidding
risk,
me?
though.
I mean, I understand, but it's like they have the money to pay him. Who else are they paying besides Aaron Rodgers? Then you have like a Rams situation where you pay like,
Everyone.
you know what I mean? You pay, you have to pay these people the money, but it's like Aaron Rodgers will win a Super Bowl.
I think they should have
with
went
Le'Veon
for.
Bell.
I think they should have went for someone like Ndamukong Suh in the offseason as well.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Some kind of defensive player. Like they
have an okay
They just
line.
traded Ha Clinton Dix
Yeah.
and everything. Their defense is so bad. They have who is it? Martinez.
Blake Martinez. yeah.
I wanted to say Blake Martinez. He's good, but like it's like they're relying on one guy on defense. He's our savior. One guy on offense, Aaron Rodgers. He's our savior,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just riding on that. It's like you got to start building. You need pieces. You need draft
Yeah.
picks, and you need.
Yep. I mean, they honestly, Jair Alexander is a stud cornerback for them. He's great. He's
Really?
great. Yeah, he's
I
a
didn't know
great
they
corner.
had anybody great on defense.
Oh yeah. He's a great corner. And then my thing is like, it was great having him with Ha Clinton Dix because Ha is a top safety in the league. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Jair Alexander's been playing his butt off. Like against the Rams, he was embarrassing the Rams. You know, every time they tried to pick on him, remember, and he was swatting everything. I mean, eventually he got beat because you can't swat every pass.
You're gonna get
Sure.
beat.
But man, like he was someone I wanted the Chiefs to pick up. Insanely quick. He has like a 4.340 or something like that. Like he's insane. He's actually really good. But my problem is like you don't have to pay him yet. You know what I mean? You got a
Yeah.
couple years where you have to pay him. So why not pay Le'Veon Bell?
Or someone else, yeah.
And what
I mean, Le'Veon's just so risky because he might not even play. Like he just came out and said he's not playing this year.
did he?
He said you will not see me this year in a Steelers, or he said the only time you will see me in a Steelers uniform this year is on Fortnite because the new jerseys came out.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep.
That is bold to say.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't hear you.
I said I'd go buy my jersey tonight.
They drop Friday, right?
Oh, is it Friday?
It's Friday.
Come on, Connor.
Man, keep it together, kid.
All right. Well,
Let's get it together, kid.
got excited.
Yeah.
The
Hold your excitement just a little longer.
the
24
one
hours.
narrative I actually hated about that Packers Patriots game was that like, oh, see, Tom Brady's better than Aaron Rodgers. It's like,
Oh, man.
I hate
Who's
that.
the better 12?
Yeah, but I don't.
Aaron Rodgers. Thank you very much.
I think it's for sure Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron
Yeah,
Rodgers.
the more talented.
Yes. If you like, it's just like it's all. Of course, it's all like. What
I'm
is
not
this?
saying Tom Brady is a system quarterback, but he's an absolute elite quarterback that is in an elite system.
Exactly.
So it's not like, the system carries him or he carries the system. It's like, no, they just carry each other. They work on each other. They depend on each other. Whereas like Aaron Rodgers is like, I feel like he's calling the plays. I feel like he makes the decisions. I feel like it's all on him.
Yeah.
And it's just like half the time he can't even get the rest of the team to work with him. His O-line's pretty bad.
Yep.
Pretty rough. The running back situation is just non-existent. Ty Montgomery is working against him in the Rams game.
Yeah. It's just like my thing is also it's just like to me when I hear who's the greatest quarterback, I don't in my head I'm like who's the winningest quarterback? That doesn't matter to me because Bill Russell is the winningest basketball player, but nobody is like is Bill Russell the greatest basketball player of all time?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So like why do we constantly like the debate is always like Tom Brady has 5 rings, Aaron Rodgers has 1. So what? Bill Russell has what? How many?
11.
6?
11.
Oh, wow.
11. 11.
Every
said
finger
6.
and his pinky toe.
Yeah.
I said 6.
11. Michael Jordan has what? 5, 6?
6.
Come on now. But we're not talking about Bill Russell versus Michael Jordan in the
No.
in the GOAT discussion,
It
right?
was also a completely different time. That was what,
Yeah,
the 40s
right.
or 50s?
Right. But like that's my thing. It's
60s.
like
60s? I should just stop talking about Bill Russell. Or I should just keep talking
Yeah.
about him
yeah,
until
but-
I'm right at some point.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like Aaron Rodgers can do everything Tom Brady can do and more. Come on. So
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers can make any throw, running, standing still, 80 yards down the field,
With a
4
bum
yards
leg.
down the
Broken
field.
leg or without a broken leg. Like,
yeah,
guy's insane.
he heals off a broken collarbone like a month before he should. Comes out and plays to try and save his team's playoff hopes last year. Are you kidding
Runs
me?
the table.
Like,
He's going to have to do it again or they're not making the playoffs.
yeah.
I don't think they're making playoffs.
Neither do I. The
No.
team is just not enough.
What's their division? Are they in the
Bears, Vikings, Lions.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Vikings and Bears. I think it's Vikings and Bears that make the playoffs.
Yep.
The Bears are just so much fun. I'm surprised about Trubisky. I thought he would be the one to like just ruin that team.
Yep.
Kind of like Blake Bortles with the Jags. I thought it was going to be the same situation.
He still has time.
Still has plenty of time. I think it'll be a rough playoffs. I don't see them winning a game.
Do we
Yeah.
want to talk about the Bears game next?
Yeah,
Or do you guys wanna
Bears
go
and
on?
Do we need to?
no. Bears and Bills.
The
28
Bills
nothing,
game?
24 nothing.
41-9.
41-9.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I thought they didn't score.
No, I actually heard you say that earlier. I don't know what you're talking about. No,
That must have been the last time I checked.
Yeah.
I was just like, whatever.
yeah, at one point it probably was 28-0, but it finished 40-9, which was terrible. But we can talk about the Steelers-Ravens game.
Oh, Steelers Ravens.
Let's talk about it, Connor.
Yeah, Connor, let's talk
Talk about it, man. Talk about it.
I got a lot to say
Gonna
about this
sit back.
game.
Yeah, all right. All right, go ahead, Connor. Give me what you got, man. Let me know how you
All
feel.
To start, 4-5 record. Not happy with it at all. 3-game losing streak. Not happy with it at all. They're learning our defense. Not happy with it at all. But being realistic, the Ravens should right now be 6-4. Is it? No, 6-3 it would be. Because lost to the Saints by a missed extra point.
Yep.
Not saying we would have won in overtime, but it would
Right.
have gave us a fair shot.
Yeah.
Lost by the. Did you guys all watch the Steelers game?
Yeah, I did.
I
Yep.
saw parts.
All right. Joe Flacco hates Lamar Jackson.
Oh, man.
Did
Joe
you guys see
Flacco
that?
needs to be benched.
That
Wait.
missed touchdown pass.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Flacco might be
Wait,
the only
First-
quarterback worse than Ben Roethlisberger in that
First,
game. I
before
hate Ben Roethlisberger.
Joe Flacco underthrew Crabtree. I think
Oh, my God.
everybody-
That was
horrible throw.
so bad.
But before that, I think it was the first or second quarter. Lamar Jackson's in at wide receiver.
Right.
Okay. Flacco calls motion.
Gotcha.
Lamar comes in front of Flacco so that he clearly sees him. The play is designed for Lamar. You can tell. Flacco snaps it, and Lamar runs to the sideline right away. Nobody's near him. There's nobody, like no defender, literally. They replayed it. It was everywhere. Why didn't Joe throw to him? No one was looking at him, near him. It was on like the 10-yard line maybe.
Wow.
And Lamar's waving his hand for the pass. And Flacco throws it into double coverage in the back of the end zone and deflected.
Just to say one thing, I honestly think Joe Flacco's developing into the biggest diva I've ever seen.
Dude, that play.
Yeah.
That was Lamar on the motion.
Yeah.
Looked like a wide receiver.
Yeah.
I remember we looked at him and we were like, wow, Joe Flacco's terrible.
I think Joe
Lamar's
Flacco's
built like a wide receiver.
Yeah.
I think
He can
Joe
play any position.
Yeah.
So my point is, I think Joe Flacco is the biggest diva in the NFL. I think he's the biggest like unnoticed.
You can't have
diva.
Joe Flacco on your list because he won a Super Bowl. already.
Right.
No, yeah, I'm not putting it.
And he got
I was
paid
thinking
after.
about making a list of people who've won a Super Bowl that will never go back. He's number one.
Then you have like just about every quarterback in
My
the
point
NFL.
is like I feel like he didn't throw that pass. Like,
On
I feel like the
purpose.
play's designed for him. He didn't throw the pass because he doesn't want Lamar Miller to look good. So it's like he's the most selfish like diva
That's-
in the
no,
league
that's
right
what-
now.
Yeah.
My dad and I were talking about it. I'm like, as a veteran quarterback, you should make that throw
Yep.
because
You,
all feelings aside, emotions aside,
you want to win.
you want to win and you want to prove to the young kid that this is how you gotta look. You gotta show the young kid that you have eyes everywhere.
He's a horrible
Yep.
example. Yeah, he's not a role model.
You can't. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to lead by example.
Yeah. And Joe Flacco single-handedly threw that game away. There were so
Like
many
3 different
terrible
times.
passes.
The Crabtree.
So many.
And
That was
they're
terrible
also
passes.
routine passes he's throwing.
Yep.
That aren't connecting. Like
Yep.
little out routes where it's just like take your step back, let the ball go. Oh, it's at the guy's foot and it's 10 feet behind him. It's
Yeah.
like
And then to give a little bit off of Joe, which I still will no problem roasting Joe Flacco right now. But the defense should have came up too. Like there was a lot of deflections that could have been interceptions. There was a lot of
Yeah.
not hustle plays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They let a backup quarterback throw a 22-yard bomb.
That blew my mind.
Yep.
That blew my mind.
How do you let a backup throw pick you apart like that?
His
I don't-
first throw as like in an NFL game, that's not preseason basically. 20 yards on 3rd and 20 in his own end zone. Are you kidding me? Is
I
this,
just think they clearly didn't deserve to win that. They didn't want to win that game. But it hurts because we're going to the bye week, 4-5, out of the playoff picture right now, and we should honestly be 6-3,
Yeah.
maybe 7-2, because I know that's pushing it, but there's no way we should have got embarrassed by the Browns.
that
They still have a chance to make the playoffs. Their division is
it's pretty
it's not
tight.
the best, but they could definitely
the
turn it
Ravens.
around. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they could get in there.
Yeah.
The Harbaugh did say he wants to get Lamar in after the bye. He wants to start giving him full drives.
Yes, that would be lovely.
I
He
think
doesn't wanna
starting
start him
should
yet. He
be.
doesn't want to start him yet, which I think he should. But he does want to give him full drives, and
And-
hopefully that leads to a
and
start soon.
needs to let him throw the ball. You can't it's just like when you have Lamar Jackson, he's coming in the game. It's right now. It's either Lamar Jackson is running it or the running back's taking it. There's 2 options on defense. You know how easy that is to stop. You got to let him throw the ball sometime. A quick little slant, something, so that the defense isn't just like, oh, this is a run guaranteed. So let's just stack the box and go right at him. You know what I mean? It's just you got to
It's
be
so clear whenever he comes in. It's just going to be a handoff or a
exactly
option play.
You know who's doing what the Ravens should be doing 20 times better? The Saints.
Yeah.
They bring that other quarterback in, and maybe he'll throw it, maybe not. Drew Brees is going to be there. Ooh, are they going to? You know what I mean? So like that's exactly what the Ravens should be doing. I think Lamar Jackson is a much better athlete than Taysom Hill. He's much quicker too. So it's just like don't just have him at receiver and then actually throw it to him. You know what I mean?
Supposedly he goes early to every practice and stays late just to work on his consistency.
Nice.
So I read. I don't know obviously how
Nice.
accurate that is, but it shows that he cares and he does want to learn.
Right.
So hopefully, just give the kid a chance. That's what I'm saying. At this
Exactly.
point, it doesn't matter. Just give him the chance. Get Flacco out of there. That's how I look at it.
Yep.
I think so. I
agree.
hate the drafting quarterbacks and then letting them sit forever.
I don't think you should let him sit forever, but
Some sit
at
time.
least half
Get
of, half
adjusted.
the first season, if
Like
not
Ben
the whole
Simmons,
first Simmons.
real rookie year.
Patrick Mahomes.
Ben Simmons' real rookie year.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes. Also another good example, Aaron Rodgers. I think it was 2 years.
It was
3 years.
It was a lot.
It was like
it was
3
a
years
decent amount,
before he
yeah.
played. But it was
But I
behind
mean,
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre is
Yeah. And
If
I
you want to
think,
call anybody the GOAT, Brett Favre is up there.
yeah, for sure. Absolutely. How many Super Bowls did he win?
One or two.
Yeah.
I think it was one, which was surprising. He would have been on my list back in the day. No, I'm kidding.
He's just out here disrespecting people.
Brett
now.
Favre,
Just disrespecting.
he won 2 Super Bowls, 3 MVPs.
Okay, it was two.
Yeah. All right. Well, before maybe we can move into we talk about another game or two and then move into the weekly predictions.
Yeah.
Before we
Sounds
do
good.
that, before we do that, let's take a little break. Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to FanTalk. Where are we at right now? What are we talking about?
We're talking about the weekend review, and right now, so we talked about the last team. Don't remember Green Bay Packers and Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We're moving on to the Rams and the Saints.
Yeah, let's definitely
game
talk
was
about this
crazy.
game.
45-35.
And you almost, who was it? Dwayne, right? Dwayne almost nailed the score.
Yeah, I
Almost.
said 38-35. Drew
Yeah.
Brees is going to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And you had that was actually the score
Before
at the very
they-
end. Right
Yeah,
before,
before Drew Brees scored at the end.
Michael
Yep.
Thomas pulled out the cell
And
phone.
yeah, the Joe Horn celebration.
Yeah. Look, man. I think this is like this game is one of the reasons why I see why John has Jared Goff never winning a Super Bowl. It's like
It's tough.
I don't want to say the Rams got exposed a little bit, but for
Our defense
Well,
got
no,
exposed
I-
a lot
so-
of it.
So
For-
I would say that they got exposed only because their whole schedule is filled with cake batter. Like they're literally they're just making pancakes all season. And then they got nice and
Their division's
relaxed,
not too hard.
no.
pour some maple syrup on it.
But this
Then all of a
next
sudden the
this,
Saints pulled up and just tossed the table over.
yeah, this next stretch is going to be big. It's gonna prove a lot. It's gonna prove a lot. You know what I mean? If they beat the Eagles, if they beat the Panthers, I think they play the Panthers, right? No, yes, no. But I know if they beat the
look.
Chiefs, if they beat the Eagles, I know they play the Seahawks again. You know that's gonna be big.
John said
Yeah.
they're losing to the Lions.
Yeah,
I did. I said that would be their first win. I had to make it more interesting than the Saints because all three of us saying the Saints is boring.
you should have said the Eagles at least.
No, they play the Lions before the Eagles.
They play
So I just
their
wanted to
next
say
four,
something crazy.
Yeah, their next 5 games
Crazier
are the
things have
Seahawks,
happened.
Chiefs, Lions, Bears, Eagles.
So pretty good tests there. I'm excited to see that Eagles game because I can't really count the Eagles out. It's gonna be interesting. But yeah,
You
this
know,
game.
I'll tell you
Go
one
ahead.
thing about the Rams game. I'm not looking forward to it. It's the same game that Wentz got his injury on right at the end of the season too. So
Hey,
I'm a little scared.
He was playing a little bit too hard that day.
No, I did not like what he did at all. You definitely slide.
Yep.
Don't dive.
100%.
Stop
Sure.
diving. Any quarterback that dives, I don't agree with. That said, Aaron Rodgers was diving last week. Don't do it. I just don't get that.
Yeah.
It's too much of a risk. Just slide.
Yep.
Just slide on the turf.
Yep. Unless you're down for that pylon,
Yeah, dive for the pylon.
Or you're built
of
like
course.
Cam Newton.
or you're built like him,
Or Cam
Yep.
Newton, who does headstands on the preseason game.
Yeah. No, but this game was really interesting, man. And it was crazy because the game honestly shouldn't have been that close. The Saints took their foot off of the gas, and they were up at one point by like 21, 27 points.
Yeah, halftime
You know?
it was 35-17.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And
So you hold them to 10 the second half.
Yeah.
I think that's good on the Rams.
yeah, it's definitely
Yeah,
good
they
on the
had
Rams.
10 in the fourth quarter. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Nothing in the third. That's
Sure.
Yeah.
It's good. I don't know if it's the Saints getting gassed or if it's the Rams.
I think the Saints
tightening up.
definitely got gassed, but it's also too like Saints don't have that good of a pass defense, man. You know what I mean? They're like bottom of the league.
Yeah, Jared Goff threw for 400 yards, 3
Yeah.
touchdowns, 1 interception.
Like to me, it's crazy how the Saints were able to like pull off the win. But it just goes to show it's just like when you have someone like Drew Brees against an not necessarily untested team, but like when they played the Vikings, they were kind of a mess. You know what I mean? The Vikings weren't like fully together, and Everson Griffin? He was having issues. He wasn't on the field, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's gonna be. Sorry. Just thinking about the Rams defense has hit me. Like, cannot believe what's going on.
True, all that talent and some injuries,
Yeah.
just not looking too good.
No, not at all. Marcus Peters is getting toasted.
Michael Thomas, 211 yards on 12 receptions and a touchdown.
Marcus Peters is getting
211.
211
roasted.
yards.
Roasted.
It's crazy.
Somebody left the bread in the toaster too long. I can't believe it. Marcus Peters was
Marcus Peters did.
Yeah. Next level generational talent. The man has the most forced turnovers since he came to the league. He has like 20 picks and like 5 forced fumbles. He has 1 pick this year, and he gets burnt on a like routine basis. It's so strange.
That happens with corners sometime.
Yeah.
Remember when the Eagles got Nnamdi Asomugha and they thought he was going to be crazy good when he came from the Raiders who weren't doing anything? Then he got on the Eagles and didn't look that good.
Yeah. It's just like, but like, you expect more from someone who's like, he's like 23. No, 25, I think, right now.
Yeah, he's around like 25, 26.
Yeah. So it's just pretty wild. And also, even with Aaron Donald and them, the pass rush does need to be better. Because to me, it's just Aaron Donald. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like just Aaron Donald and his 10 or 11 sacks, however many he has. So I mean, it'll be interesting to see after like Fowler plays, but that game was a huge tell. It's gonna be interesting to see the Rams play in the playoffs and like play this harder stretch of the season. But it was a great game overall. It was fun to watch.
Sure, shootouts are always fun to watch.
Yeah, it was very fun to watch, and I honestly thought it was over way before. Like at halftime, I was like, wow, the Saints are gonna put up 50, but the Rams hung in there, so they definitely showed like, some grit, some heart.
Jared Goff stepped up.
Yeah, so yeah, it's cool.
It's
cool to
definitely
see.
a crazy week.
Yeah, that was
Felt
an insane
great.
week. Yeah,
We felt great for just the Eagles to not play.
and they came out winners because the Redskins and the Cowboys lost.
Yeah.
So
looks good. And we still have Golden Tate who hasn't played yet. So
yep. So
I'll just keep talking about him. It's like the 7th time I mentioned him.
which is perfect. Oh wait,
Speaking of new players,
yeah, there
the
you go.
Saints picked up Dez Bryant.
So how do you think the Rams game goes with that pickup? If we could redo this week with Dez Bryant on the team.
Oh, Rams score. I mean, the Saints score a bit more.
You think?
Yeah.
I think the game turns out the same way
Yeah.
because
I almost
one wide receiver
I'm
is going
almost-
to kill them the whole game.
Yeah, but I almost feel like Dez is gonna mess up some chemistry. The way that he's like a head case and a diva.
It's Drew
I feel like it's
Brees.
gonna be rough.
I think Drew Brees is that great.
Yeah,
that
but maybe
nothing
with
is
like
going to get in his way
I know, but team
other
chemistry
than the
can
Rams
get in
in
his
the
way.
playoffs.
There's been a couple things to get in his way because when was the last time he won a Super Bowl? Like 2010?
2010?
Yeah. 8 years ago.
Yeah, I just think
So there's a lot of things that got in his way for the past 8 years.
I don't think it'll happen though. I think Dez was without.
No, I'm not saying it will.
Yeah, I just think Dez has been without work for so long. He knows better now because he didn't expect to be without work for this long.
I hope so.
He started to lose his mind a little bit. He was like basically kind of begging the Cowboys to take him back because he thought he was going to be re-signed somewhere else pretty soon, and he wasn't. And I think now too, it's like when you're not playing with Dak Prescott, who's mediocre, and like
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
like I'm putting aside the best rookie season of all time because that was 2 years ago. I don't care.
It's crazy how dominant he was.
Yeah, it's
He was a
insane.
very good receiver.
Yeah.
And then just for no reason,
I
no one
mean,
wants him.
when Tony Romo throws it up to you, as soon as he gets into trouble and you're good at 50-50 balls, you're going to score some touchdowns.
Yeah, but like the point you said, he's good at 50-50 balls. You can't find many receivers that aren't on a team already and strapped up. Like this is a free agent, complete free agent.
Yeah, a lot of people come at Dez Bryant for his route running more than
Yeah.
his catching ability. Sort
Yeah,
of
I think
lazy
I've heard
when he runs
him.
routes and stuff.
Yeah, I
like
think
that.
I've heard of him like just doing his own thing sometimes.
Yeah,
I
which is
think.
sort of crazy to think about. And
Yeah.
he's just that talented that even though he does his own thing, he still gets.
Maybe that's why he wasn't signed.
Sure.
They heard too much that he does his own thing.
Yeah, but I like this a lot for the Saints. They're thin. They have Michael Thomas, and like that's it. You know what I mean? Ted Ginn's on IR, so this is a great signing. This was the best place for him to go.
True, and the Saints play the Bengals, one of the worst defenses. So
It
it's
literally was the
warm-up
absolute
game.
best
Yeah.
team for him to be on.
Goes with a great quarterback, a team that's going to make playoffs, a team
And
with
they only have one great receiver.
exactly.
So like there's always room for two.
So this is
There
gonna be
was
pretty
two.
scary
Yeah.
if he plays well, of course.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to single cover in that offense with all those weapons. You're gonna have to single cover Dez.
Mm-hmm.
And if
I still think he would have been great as a Giant.
if he has anything left,
Just the problem with
He's
him
gonna
and
ball.
Odell clashing heads. I don't think they would have clashed heads almost. I don't know.
I don't think that he wants to catch the ball from Eli Manning.
Nope.
No. Of course not.
I thought he was gonna go to the
course
Eagles. I thought he was.
I thought he would, but like Alshon is Dez.
Yeah.
So it's like I wanted like a deep threat, like a Tyreek Hill type of.
I got you. Yeah.
Looking forward to Week 13 Thursday Night Football, Saints versus Cowboys.
That's going to be
That's
great.
going to be ready.
That'll be fun.
He's gonna go off. He's going to
Let's
go
hope.
off.
Let's knock on wood. He doesn't get injured.
Yeah. Hopefully by then.
I could see that being a missed game, and I don't know why. Do you want to move to Week 10, or is there something that we missed? Something you want to talk about?
I'll just drop a stat nugget. The Rams with that absolute monster of a D line are tied for 14th in the league in sacks. Guess who's number 4? Kansas City, baby.
There you
How
go.
many sacks
D
they have?
Ford.
The Rams have 22. The leaders, Minnesota 31.
They had so many sacks in one game.
I don't know if this is updated for Week 9, so maybe it'll, the teams will go up, but
I think D Ford is the big part of that Chiefs defense.
yeah, he's huge. He's huge. Baltimore's tied for second with Denver with 28. But the Rams have 22, so it's not like that many less than like the leaders up there, but you would expect that line to be ahead by 20. So yeah, we can definitely move into Week 10 games and predictions
Yeah.
off of that
Ready
stat
for it?
nugget. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm always
Maybe
ready.
get like the first game or two done and then head into the break.
Yeah, definitely.
All
Let's
right.
go.
So tomorrow night, 8:20, you could tune in for a Panthers and Steelers game.
Ooh,
Interesting
What do we think
matchup.
about this? What do we think about this? I think it's interesting. I just don't think that I really don't know what to think. I usually have a gut feeling, and I don't have a gut feeling right now.
yeah.
I'm gonna go primetime seasoned veteran quarterback Ben
Newton?
Roethlisberger. No. I think Cam looks bad this game. I think Christian McCaffrey looks good. I think Cam looks bad, and I think the Steelers pull it together with James Conner. I think I got Steelers. I got them 27-24. 27-23. 27-23. Maybe a lot of field goals.
What you got, Connor? Give me some. Oh no, Matt. Oh no. All right,
Okay,
Dwayne. Give me some, Dwayne.
So for Panthers Steelers, I got the Panthers putting up 30
Oh wow.
and the Steelers putting up 27.
Okay.
Panthers come out with the W.
I can't argue with that one.
I think the Steelers are playing out of their minds right now. I think they're playing a lot better than they started off with, and I think just the Le'Veon fuel is just the hype is carrying them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
and James Conner is an absolute beast right now.
Yep.
So I think they pull it out in prime time. Familiar place for him, I say 28-24 Steelers.
All right.
You said 28-24? 2 points off from me. You better watch it.
I'm gonna go. This is a tough game.
It could be really high scoring.
and
It could be really low scoring.
and I feel like no matter where, it's gonna be close. No matter
Yeah.
who wins the game. Man, I'm gonna give this to the Steelers. Because they have a better receiving core, plus the running back. You know what I mean? Panthers don't really have anyone that I'm like whoa about. They have Devin Funchess. They have that rookie, one rookie. What's his name? DJ Moore.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of going like position for position.
So
Steelers just have more.
this could be one of those things where Dwayne looks really dumb again.
Yeah, it could be.
3 for the Steelers, 1 for the Panthers.
Yeah,
See how that-
don't you think it's a 6-3 this game, Dwayne?
Yeah. Call that.
Steelers offense.
Yeah,
too
can we
much.
just hold on? Connor, he thought your Ravens were going to score 3 points.
And he
thought they were
the
gonna score
Steelers
6
would
points.
score
Oh, no.
6.
Okay, he thought the Ravens were going to score 6, man.
And the Steelers would score 3.
Wow, I don't even know what to say.
It's
Marcus threatened to give up the radio show if he got that score right.
yeah. I
I
told him.
appreciate that confidence.
Yeah.
We're not that bad.
Yeah,
No,
seriously,
it's
man.
also that your defense is that bad to give up more than 3 points. So you could think about that.
I just knew. I mean, he thought that no one would score a touchdown.
Now rivalry game. That's
And,
that's
Come
two
on.
Yeah.
great teams.
Rivalry
on.
games be like that sometimes.
Sometimes, but not that time. I'm gonna give me the Steelers. Give me the Steelers and give me 34-28. Steelers. It's gonna be one of those. Yeah, Steelers in prime time. It's always like fourth quarter, Antonio Brown.
That's how I feel.
It's rigged, but whatever.
What we got next, John?
So next up, we got Redskins and Bucks. The Redskins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Wow.
That's the 1 o'clock game. First game, 1 o'clock. I got hate to say it. I think the Redskins will win, but I'm gonna call the Buccaneers winning, just because that's what I want to happen. I don't want the
Right.
teams in my division to win.
Right.
I'm gonna call Bucks winning 41-0. No, I'll call.
And it's gonna happen.
I'll call the Bucks win 21-18. Some weird score.
Okay.
23-18. Buccaneers. I think.
Who's even starting at quarterback?
Yeah, I don't
Ryan
know.
Fitzpatrick.
It's got to be
You got any
Fitzpatrick.
line?
Yeah, he's
Ryan
been doing
Fitzpatrick.
really good.
Yeah, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Even though they lost last game, he threw like 3 or 4 touchdowns. I'm pretty sure, and I think it was like one of those 250, 3 touchdowns. One of those games.
Yeah, he's been doing absolutely amazing, but I still don't believe in him. I still think it's just some kind of fluke. Something's happening.
So for this game, just because they have Ryan Fitzpatrick, I'll give him 27. But actually, you know what? I'm going with the Bucks. Bucks dropped 27, and the Redskins only put up 20.
All right.
Because the Redskins are leading the NFC East right now, and I don't think that's going to last very long, because the
That's what I
NFC
like to
East
hear.
is going to be one of those teams that's just 9-7, and they make it to the playoffs.
We're always 9-7. I don't get it. All the teams are always 9-7.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating. Ever since I was a kid, I remember 9-7.
What you got for me, Connor?
I'm doing Redskins. I think not to be too exciting of a game.
Right.
I say 21-17.
All right, I'll take that.
You know, it's
Yeah.
close but not exciting.
Yeah. Well, right before I give you my score, it's a bit of a shocker here. We're gonna go into a break. Then I'll let you know what I think. All right.
Shocker.
So we're gonna
Got to
play.
be one of those two teams, right?
Play. Yeah. Right. No, it's gonna be a third party team. Yeah.
I got John Madden coming back out of
The
retirement.
refs are gonna win. Yes, we're gonna play some music for you guys. Hope you enjoy, and we'll be right back. WXAC 91.3 Reading, Pennsylvania, Albright College Radio. It is 11:08 p.m. and it is let me see. 52 degrees outside. So what was I doing? Oh, I need to give you guys my score. Buccaneers Redskins game. Guess what? I think this is a shootout. And I think this game goes to 35-33 Buccaneers.
That'd be fun.
It's magic.
Yep. I think
So now Connor's the only one calling Redskins then.
yep.
All right.
I just think the Buccaneers win because the pass defense of the Redskins is not as good. No. Sorry. It's not like with HaHa and DJ Swearinger. I just feel like they should have won last week. I don't know if they're clicking yet.
Who did they play last week?
Let me check.
The Redskins aren't even on my radar. Like, I never take them serious.
Let me see. The Falcons. Yeah, that's what it was. The Falcons.
Yeah, and Julio scored his first touchdown.
Yeah, the Falcons dropped 38 on them. So
Yeah, I could see it being a shootout then.
but I think this week, because like they lost and they're 5-3 and they need to fight in this division, like they let Alex Smith loose and they let him start throwing that deep ball a little bit, maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't
Even
have-
if they let him, do you think he would actually do it?
yeah, he might be too scared to, but the Buccaneers have a terrible defense, so I think he might.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we can
good?
move on. Yeah, we can move on to the next game.
Cardinals, Chiefs. I got Cardinals by 25 points.
All right, let me write you down for that one.
No. Don't ever write me down. Chiefs score 41, Cardinals score 16. 41-16.
So
Maybe this is a game you put all your backups in. Just saying.
Yo, honestly.
I want to believe that this is a trap game for the Chiefs, but the Cardinals have 2 wins on the season, both against the 49ers.
Yeah.
You're lying. You're lying to me right now,
That's
Dwayne.
serious.
Oh my
2 wins, both against the 49ers.
You know,
That's
I do have
8.
Larry Fitzgerald getting touchdowns.
Both against Garoppolo-less 49ers as
Yes.
well? Oh, my goodness. All right. Yeah, last week was a trap game.
So I'm going to go Chiefs 48, Cardinals 7.
7?
7.
See, the thing that I have is like the Chiefs defense isn't so good, but they do have Larry Fitzgerald and Kirk, and they have a couple threats, and David Johnson. They still have David Johnson. So like to me, I still think they score. Just you're
Good
not
points,
slowing down the
but
Chiefs.
I already said
You're
my
not-
score,
yeah.
so I'm keeping
40,
it.
48 to 7.
Yeah.
There you go. Tell me you're going with Cardinals, Connor.
Dude, 100%. No, I'm definitely doing Chiefs, of course. I think it's one of those that are kind of get bored at halftime.
Yeah, I don't think you
But,
keep watching.
Yeah, you just... No, I mean the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
I'll keep
kinda
watching.
Just like, yeah.
I don't know you keep watching.
Yeah,
I'll keep
great
watching.
memory for you.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of just going to end 32 to like 9.
That's similar to what I'm thinking. I'm thinking around
I'm
like
watching for fantasy reasons. That's it.
yeah, I'm thinking around 38-9. I think Chiefs go up big early and they start running the ball a ton. But I'm gonna give the Cardinals 13. No, actually, yeah, I'll give them 13. But I'm gonna give the Chiefs. Do I want to give them? I give them 38. Even though I want them to
That's
score,
solid.
I want them to score so much more, but they'll take their foot off the gas. They'll be like, we're up a billion. Let's just run the ball and kick some field goals.
The most points the Cardinals gave up this season was 34 to the Rams. 34 to 0.
Really?
Yeah, their defense isn't too bad.
That's surprising.
They're the exact.
I mean, they just haven't given up 40. They've been giving up like 27. Oh, never mind. They gave up 45 to the Broncos 2 weeks
Okay.
ago.
that was like three
That was-
defensive touchdowns.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
It was a whole bunch of defense. I remember that.
Yeah.
Next game we got Bills and Jets, and I actually think this is exciting to call, just because they're both horrible teams. Mm-hmm. But the Jets are a way better team than the Bills. If you can somehow get the Jets defense on fantasy, I'd pick them up. I'd just always find the matchup to the Bills and play their defense. It's not what I do.
with that quarterback situation.
Yeah, it's not what I would. It's not what I do. It's just if you're looking for a defense, pick up the Jets.
I
Just a
happen
little
to have
hunch.
them. I happen to have them.
There you go. Yeah, with Jamal Adams and everything, I don't. I think the Bills get picked apart again.
They've been playing well.
I think I'll get 21 to 9. 3 field goals from the Bills. 3 touchdowns from the. So 3 touchdowns, 3 field goals. Jets. What do you guys got?
What you got for me, Dwayne?
I mean, with the whole quarterback situation with the Bills, eventually he has to score a touchdown, right?
Yeah, eventually. He'll get a lucky one or something.
Last week he had
Everyone
9.
gets one.
The week before that he had 6. The week before they had 5 points. So,
Are you serious?
Not a joke.
That's wild.
Not a
didn't know
joke.
it was
they
that bad.
haven't cracked 10.
Serious. Siri pops up.
They haven't cracked 10 in 3 weeks. So I'm giving them 10 points. Bold prediction.
All right.
And I'm only giving the Jets 17.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised with that. I don't think Darnold's been impressive.
Yeah, I think he's going to do just enough for them to win. Nothing more, nothing less.
What you got for me, Connor?
I think Darnold's going to try to show out. And I'm actually going to take Jets. 21, Bills 14.
Wow. Giving them 2 tutties.
Yeah, 3 to 10.
crazy.
Running. Okay. Let's make it interesting. Running or passing? How many are rushing? How many are passing, Connor?
Is
I
LaShawn
say
McCoy playing?
All
Yeah.
3.
Oh, that changes a
All
little
3
bit.
for the Jets are passing.
Okay.
Say
This is
1 and
just
1
for
for the
Connor,
Bills.
guys.
1 and 1 for the Bills.
All right.
1 pass, 1 run.
All right. Well, guess what? Just so you all freaking know, stat nugget, I don't know, fact nugget, Sam Darnold's not playing this game. Josh McCown is, and
Why?
Josh McCown's going to snap.
I
Wait,
will
why?
take Josh McCown over
Sam Darnold is hurt.
Peterman.
Is he really hurt?
Yes, he is.
I didn't
Josh
know that.
McCown is going to go off. All right? He wants his job back. He's going off for 31 points
20,
against
no,
these
30.
Bills, all right? And the Bills are going to score.
That's awesome.
I like it, Dwayne. I like 10. I like that. All right, because you know,
You said what? 31-10.
31-10. Josh McCown wants his job back.
I really like that argument.
Yeah.
You
I
just
still
got
only
me
do Josh
energized.
McCown.
Yeah.
I want to go get my job back.
I love Josh McCown. You know, let's go on the next game.
I'll go all the way back home and get my old job from high school back. All right, so next game we got Jaguars and Colts. I guess this is more interesting than it looks.
Yeah.
I guess Fournette. I'm gonna tell you, I have Fournette in 2 leagues. He's starting in 2 leagues. I'm putting my chips in.
There you
it's
go.
It's time for him to
Yeah,
get going.
You got to.
I think he'll have limited touches because his hamstring or whatever it is.
But you're going all in.
Yeah, going all in. I think they might. I have no hope, but I really don't think he'll do anything. I don't think. I feel like it's a Colts game. I think Hines will have a good game, and I think Andrew Luck will have a pretty good game. T.Y. Hilton, has he been doing good?
He's been doing
Average?
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, T.Y. Hilton type of season.
I actually have Colts winning this game. I think it'll be super, super, super close. I want to say 24-23. I think I'm going to go with... I'll go with 20-17 Colts.
Okay.
20-17. I think that's what I'll go
So
with.
I'm actually gonna have to agree with you. I think the Colts are gonna win this game just because the inability of the Jaguars offense
Yeah.
to do anything.
It's
Even with
insane.
Fournette, they'll hold the ball longer, so that means their defense will have more time to rest. But I still don't think that their offense is gonna do enough
Yeah.
to get them where they need to be.
Yeah.
Fournette's coming off an injury, so he's been stagnant. So his body's not going to be used to this. I think he'll be slower a little bit. Like he won't be hitting the holes right. And then on top of that, I just think he'll get so limited touches. They're so scared of getting him hurt again.
So I'm gonna go Jags 14, Colts 20.
All right.
Andrew
3
Luck
points off.
pulls it out against the pretty good Jags defense.
Can you say that again? Was it 13-20?
14-20.
14-20. Colts. What you got for me, Connor?
It's actually funny. Mine's very similar to Dwayne, just backwards. I'm going Jaguars 20, Colts 13.
What makes you
There
say
you
that?
go.
What makes you say that?
I don't know.
You have a
Gut
gut
feeling.
Gut feeling?
It's kind of
going
one of
with
those
the
gut
gut.
feelings. You
Gotcha.
know? I mean, Jaguars can't be this bad for that long.
No, you're right.
This is the game to try to turn it around.
I just, I think that the main thing is Blake Bortles, man.
Oh, 100%.
Should have tried to trade for Eli.
Trade for Phillip Rivers. We said it before on the show.
Yeah, we said it.
Yep.
Said it before.
Yep. Big mistake by not letting him go. I actually think this game is going to be like a shootout because the
Really?
Colts defense isn't that good.
If it was a primetime game, I would think so.
Yeah,
I don't think it will be.
I'm actually thinking this game goes like 28-24, but I think the Colts stick it out. Their offense is better. Andrew Luck throws the ball like 50 times a game.
Yeah, it's
Will
ridiculous.
Jalen Ramsey show up?
Yeah, will he show up? I mean, it's just like
Andrew Luck throws so much.
he throws so much, and Marlon Mack is playing phenomenally. You know what I mean?
The running back?
he's not like elite. Yeah, Marlon
I
Mack
thought it
came
was
back.
Hines.
Yeah, it was Hines for a while. Marlon Mack's been back for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
He's been playing well. So
I don't follow the Colts
I'm
at all.
yeah.
I mean, the Colts last 2 games have been cakewalks, but
right.
I still think that they'll be fine this game.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like Andrew Luck can throw the ball all game. If they're down, he's gonna be throwing that ball all game.
Fun fact: Eagles beat both of these teams.
Just so you
saying.
guys know.
Just saying. Just figured I'd
Yeah.
throw that out there.
So I'm taking
They're
Colts.
both at the bottom of the division.
Yeah, I'm taking Colts 28-24 because the Colts will just play for pride, and Andrew Luck will just fight for that win. So yeah, what we got? What was next? Actually, wait. Before we get into the next one, I got to remind you guys again, for anyone who just joined us, anyone who's listening now, who wasn't listening earlier, Line Records Live. It's happening this Saturday on Albright's campus at 7 p.m. That's Saturday. It's on Albright's campus in the Memorial Chapel. You'll get to hear unreleased songs from artists signed to Albright College's Line Records label. That's a music label here. It's just faculty-run. Students are the artists. And at the event, you'll be able to vote for your favorites and even offer suggestions through like a live Twitter poll. I will be performing there and a bunch of other great artists from the school. So definitely come out Saturday at 7 p.m. Chapel.
Be there.
Yeah, be there, be square. Let's get into this next game.
Next game on the list, Lions versus Bears.
Yeah, we got Lions and Bears.
This game is more interesting than it seems. Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like the Bears defense steps up. The Lions don't have Golden Tate. They looked horrible last week. Who'd they play last week?
You and Golden Tate, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it all night. Even after the show's over. I'll be saying it in my sleep. Yeah, they just lost to the Seahawks. No, they lost to the Vikings 24-9. I think it's a rough game for the Lions.
Really?
Rough game for Matthew Stafford. Khalil Mack's back? Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Is he? No, I'm asking.
Oh, no clue.
No clue? All right. Then we're going with gut feeling. I'm going to say
Yeah.
I say 20, a weird score, like 23 to 10. I'll say.
Bears?
Yeah.
Okay.
Khalil Mack is back at practice,
Okay.
but I don't think he'll be ready.
Well, I mean, last week he wasn't back, and they blew the doors off of the Buffalo Bills. So I just think the Lions are looking really rough. I mean, 24-9 against the Vikings, and I think the Bears have a better defense than the Vikings, personally.
Yeah. The Chicago Sun-Times says that Khalil Mack will play this game.
All right.
Cool.
There you go.
That's a big deciding factor.
So-
I'd say 23 to 10.
We'll see how that goes.
Also, I just want to let you guys know, that's why you love us here. We don't got writers, we don't got statisticians. We're just going off what we know, going off gut feelings,
Going off of hot takes.
going off of hot takes, what we've heard, and that's how we like to do it here. So we're just keeping it real all the time, not pretending we're experts or we know all this stuff. We're just a couple guys with laptops and a dream.
Doing the thing.
All right, what we got? What you got for me, Dwayne? What you got?
So the Bears defense is pretty stout, but
Yep.
I'm going to go with the Lions here. Just gut feeling.
Nice. Switch it up.
I'm going to go with the Lions. I don't think they're going to put up that many points. So I'm going to go Lions 21-20.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun game if it was 21-20. I hope it works out that way. I still wouldn't watch. There's too many games on at one. I'd probably be watching the Eagles game at 8:20.
I'm going Bears. I'm going 21-12.
Wow.
Field goals.
4 field goals for the Lions.
Yeah, they're
All
not
right.
reaching the end zone this week.
Dang.
Or
happening.
They didn't last
They
week
could.
either.
2 touchdowns, 2 failed PATs.
Just all field goals. Nothing.
All right.
I'm gonna listen. The Lions defense has a tendency to do some weird things, and I think the Lions win this week. I just think their defense shuts down
You said
the
the Lions win?
receivers.
Oh, I thought I was the only one that said the
and
Bears win.
I'm gonna the Lions gonna put up some points this week, man.
I got a hot take, and it's that you and Dwayne are some crazy people.
Yeah, Lions are putting up some points this week. I'm gonna go 27-24 Lions. They got embarrassed, and I don't think they're gonna let it happen again.
Well, 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, so I mean, this is a team that beat the Patriots, so they got it. They got the sauce in them somewhere.
It is what's his name's team?
Matt Patricia.
Patricia.
Yeah, so I think they'll pull it off. They're an easier team to handle than the Vikings. They also held Thielen to 22 yards, I think. So I mean, they have the tools, but again, you got Matthew Stafford pitching the ball to a running back who's not ready for it. So that tears your team apart. I mean, you take away that touchdown, the game would have been what?
What game?
Vikings Lions was
Lions,
24-9 final
Yeah.
It
score.
was 24-9. The game would have been what? 17-9.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have been that bad. I mean, they didn't score a touchdown, but it's like they only lost to the Vikings by 8, basically. If you take
Yeah.
away that horrendous play by Matt Stafford.
I just think Stafford isn't turning out the way I wanted him to.
The way
I
they're
hope
paying
he
him
would.
to.
Yeah. The way he's getting paid to, exactly.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Ready to move on?
Yep.
This is honestly one of my most exciting games of the week.
Really?
Back-to-back Saints games are my most anticipated. I think this game is getting slept on. I don't know if it's getting slept on, but I really think it'll be a shootout and super exciting.
Saints Bengals.
Saints Bengals. I think Tyler Boyd, AJ Green's still hurt, right? He's out a couple weeks.
For sure.
I think Tyler Boyd, Joe Mixon, Kamara, Ingram, like this is a recipe for a crazy game. Either that or it's one of those where no one shows up and it's a field goal game.
Yeah.
But I think either way, it's like a close game. It'll be a war. If there's a 1:00 game I'm watching, I hope it's the Saints game. I would say it's I would say this game's crazy. I think we're going with a crazy score. I think 28 to no, I'll say 27-35 Saints.
Okay.
Or 24-35 Saints. 24. I don't know if the Bengals scored that much, but I do know the Saints will go off. The new Dez on the team and Michael Thomas, of course. So that game is just going to be so much fun. Just to see how the Saints play out.
Yeah. Give me the sauce.
So for the Saints Bengals, I think without AJ Green, they still have weapons, but not as many weapons as the Saints.
Nope.
So I'm still going to stay with the Saints. They're going to keep up their one-loss season. I'm going to get the Saints 42 and the Bengals 30.
Okay.
You think the Bengals scored 30?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
I don't think that the Saints are going to be able to stop Joe Mixon.
Okay.
I think they will. For fantasy's sake.
For fantasy's sake.
I know they will, Dwayne. You're going to have a bad week. All right, go ahead, Connor.
I think since he's deflated, or deflating, they started off really high, and I don't know. Mm-hmm. I think they're starting to catch up with them. I think we talked about this way back, too.
Yep.
Which wasn't during our last. And Saints are only getting hotter. So
I think you're talking as a division rival.
Yeah, I think you're really
they're
biased.
still above us, so I can't say anything.
Yeah.
It's 28-17 Saints, in my opinion.
All right.
28-17. I like that score.
All right.
Yeah.
Before I even give you my prediction, I just want to let anyone out there with Tyler Boyd start him.
Yeah.
He's projected
I was
9.
actually just checking my
I think he's
fantasy team
projected
now.
around 10 points I'm in a
Yeah,
half
he's starting
PPR
now.
league. He should be projected more than that. I think he's gonna score a lot this week without AJ Green
So
there.
the problem is without AJ Green there, you got Marshawn Lattimore covering him.
but I think Marshawn Lattimore gets toasted at least on one play.
Okay.
At least on one play. The Saints' pass defense hasn't been that good this year. Start Tyler Boyd. All right. Anyway, I still think the Bengals lose. Tyler Boyd wins in fantasy. Bengals lose the game. I'm gonna say the Saints score 33, and I'm gonna actually I'm gonna give the Bengals 24. I like that.
What was your score again?
I think 33-24.
33-24, yeah.
I think that the problem will be that they do stop the run.
I don't even know if they score that much. 24.
Yeah, I think they
I
will
said
because
24.
they'll start just airing it out, and I think they'll score that much.
I just don't trust Andy Dalton.
Yeah. Maybe John Ross comes out and puts the burners
Ross,
on.
that's who it is.
And he gets a touchdown. But yeah, that's my score for it. 33-24. What we got next?
So next up we got the Patriots and Titans. I'm gonna yawn on this
My
one.
goodness. Hey, playoffs last year?
It might look a little better than we think, just because the Titans have been putting up better fights than we thought. They're coming off the win from the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. The only downside I see is that they just played Monday night and now they're playing Sunday the 1 o'clock. You should probably try and move them into the 4 o'clock if I was running things, but yeah, I would say the Patriots take this, of course. I'd say the Titans put up a fight, though. I'm going to say 21-17.
Okay.
I'm going to say 24-17. They lose by a touchdown.
Okay. That's fair. Go ahead, Dwayne.
I'm going to go with the upset here. I
Okay.
believe that the Patriots are still going to do what they're going to do, because if you have Belichick and Brady, your team's going to do something. But I just think that's sort of a trap game. They don't really need this game with their awful division. So they're just sort of playing this week to get through it. Gronk's sort of hurt. Everyone's sort of hurt. So last week, the Patriots had Cordero Patterson as their best running back.
Yeah.
Or something crazy like that. So I'm going to give this game to the Titans 21-17.
21-17.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a trap game. Go ahead, Connor.
See, I'm still just Patriots never fail to just
Yeah.
blow you out, or
Pull it off somehow.
Find your
Somehow.
weakness.
I'm just gonna just throw it out there. 35-20 Patriots.
You sound so excited.
Yeah, I hate them.
I'm calling the upset as well. I think that the Titans use that Dion Lewis. It's just like a replica of James White, the way Brady uses them. Patriots don't have a defense. So if the Titans can put 28 up on the Cowboys, they can definitely put 28 up on the Patriots. So I'm going to give them 28, and I'm going to give the Patriots 24. I'm going to say something goes wrong, and the Titans upset the Patriots 28-24.
I could see it. I would hope so.
I think Tom Brady shows that he's actually 41 this game. It doesn't play like a.
You think?
I don't
think this falls on Brady if they lose. I think it'll be like one of those weird ones where like his receivers are dropping passes, and then like one gets batted and it's a pick, two get batted, or he fumbles or something. I can see that. I don't know if it's Brady's fault. I feel like it'll almost never be put on Brady, just for some reason.
I see one of those Brady games where he has like 200, 250 yards, and he has like 2 touchdowns and a pick.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything to kill.
I mean, last week, last week he had like 270 and 1 touchdown. Wasn't that great of a game for
No.
Brady? And it's
I
against
didn't
the
like
Packers.
that game. That game was not fun to
It's
watch.
against the Packers without HaHa Clint Dix.
I was struggling to watch that.
Yeah, they got Adoree Jackson and Kevin Byard in their secondary.
Yeah.
You know, so
I do like Byard.
yeah. So they're passing like he's going to be passing against a just as good, if not better, defense. So
Sure.
what we
right.
got next?
Almost into the afternoon games. So Sunday, 1:00, last game, Falcons Browns. Nah. I wouldn't. I don't. I'm not feeling this game. I'm not feeling it. I think Falcons just take over. You want to say what you're thinking over there, Marcus?
Yeah, hold on. Let me write this stuff down.
All right. Yeah.
I actually think it's gonna be a close game. I think
Overtime again?
I don't think
Browns
overtime. I don't think overtime. But yo, the listen, I might take the Falcons winning this, but the Browns have a really good chance to win this game. With they got another week with their new coaching staff. They're more comfortable. They played offense differently than they have the whole year. Like against the Chiefs, they used Duke Johnson in the pass game a ton. So I think they do that a lot against the Falcons, and this game ends up really close. I'm gonna say like 30-24 Falcons, but I'm gonna like the Browns will be in it. I don't think this is gonna be like a blowout. You know what I mean? Browns have a great pass rush, so
I can see that.
yeah. So I think they give them a little bit of trouble, but I think the Falcons pull it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one to the Falcons. I'm gonna give it to them 37-28. Think Baker's gonna put up 3 touchdowns. One of them's gonna be like a short pass to a running back or something, where the running back just runs it in.
Hopefully
so it's
Chubb.
basically a run play. But
I got him on fantasy.
I give him Johnny Manziel. Baker Mayfield has a good game.
You
But
said
they still
Johnny
end
Manziel?
up they still end up losing. We were talking about Johnny Manziel
out.
earlier.
Manziel clone.
We were talking about Johnny Manziel earlier.
Yeah, just leave.
This ain't Canadian football.
Go ahead, Connor. Yeah, let's go ahead, Connor. Just give me your score. I can't believe you just
Did
said.
Dwayne
I'm
even give a
lowballing this
score?
game.
I don't care about a score.
Oh, man.
I'm lowballing this game.
Oh, okay.
I'm going 17-10 Falcons.
Okay.
Yep,
That's
it's gonna
honestly
be a
fair.
Sleeper. Super sleeper.
Yeah.
Definitely can
I
happen.
think so.
Browns
Catch your
defense.
Z's during this game.
Because I feel like you said what?
Catch your Z's
Yeah.
in this game.
I think so. You'll be busy watching some other game, probably the Saints and either the Jags and Colts or Saints and Bengals, I would say. For me, that's what I would want to watch, but I probably won't. Yeah, score-wise, I think it's another. I'm thinking the same thing. I think way too many field goals. I would say 19 for the Falcons.
Okay.
They get 4 field goals and a touchdown. I'd say 19-9.
Wow.
A weird score.
That's crazy. I think the Browns defense is too banged up. His Falcons put up some points, but
I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, I got Julio.
all right.
That's about it. Don't trust anybody else on that offense just because it's so wishy-washy.
Yeah.
So that ends the 1 o'clock games. Dwayne, did you give a score?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Must have been sleeping. The afternoon game. To start that one off, we got Chargers and Raiders.
Oh man, Chargers.
Not interested. This really is a bad week.
Yep.
It's a bad week. I mean, we just had a good week, so you got to balance the good
We
with
had
the
a
bad.
great week.
Yeah. Chargers Raiders. Just to get through the week, I'm just gonna say 30 to 14 Chargers.
That's fair.
30 to 13.
Give me some.
I don't give them 2 touchdowns. I give them a touchdown and 2 field goals.
I'm going with the Chargers, 34-14. The Raiders are in full tank mode. They're not trying to win any game.
I mentioned that. I completely forgot. I brought that up. I think they're really tanking. You think they're tanking?
Yes.
I think they really are tanking.
I said that last episode.
Did you actually say that last
when
episode?
It was 49ers Raiders, and I said that the Raiders are just tanking harder than the 49ers.
Oh, okay. I mean, like intentionally. Like I think they're trying to get draft picks
I mean, if you're going to trade all your best players away, you
Yeah.
might as well not win.
and release Bruce Irvin.
Yeah, trying to save money, get draft picks.
I
build for the
I
future.
can't believe they're like outright just not even. We're just gonna straight up tank.
I mean, they're preparing so they can have a good team when they move to Las Vegas in 2 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, it's upsetting to watch. I don't like it. It makes
Tanking's
football.
not good for any sport.
No, it makes football less exciting, in my opinion. It makes it a lot less exciting because then you get games like this and you're just like, I don't even want to watch. So bad for ratings, I'll say that. Yeah, we got scores. Connor.
Yeah, I'm
Dwayne, you gave a score?
24-7 Chargers.
Yeah, I can't even argue. I feel like there's not a score you could throw in this game. I wouldn't
Yeah.
argue as long as the Raiders are losing.
What was your score, Dwayne?
I believe it was 34-14.
Got you.
Man, imagine the Raiders winning this though. Just putting
Be
that out there.
absolutely wild, but it's not gonna
Won't
happen.
happen.
But I'm gonna just give the Raiders 21.
Holy
Yeah,
crap!
this is gonna be crazy. Watch it. John Gruden is gonna be
Richard
like,
though, and
John
Jordy
Gruden
Nelson.
is gonna pretend he's not tanking for a divisional game,
That's true.
and they're gonna put up some points, and they're gonna pretend like they want to win. But the Chargers will win 28-21.
That close?
Yeah,
That's a close game.
Chargers don't dominate, except unless it's the Browns, and they get a free no call on the most blatant false start in the history of the NFL.
Yeah. Next game. Seahawks and Rams. Another good one. Ended 31-33. The first time they met this season.
Great game.
I think this is going to be the game to watch. One of the games to watch. There's like 4 of them. It's Saints, Bengals, Jags, Colts, Seahawks, Rams. 4th one's yet to come. It's my favorite one. Yeah, Seahawks, Rams. I actually got Seahawks winning this. I got Rams losing 2 in a row. Eat that, Dwayne. I think to give a score quick, I would just say it's I think they have to keep up again. I think it's going to be like another high scoring game. I would say 28 Rams, 31 Seahawks. They score the same score. They just don't give up.
I'm gonna shock you guys with my answer here.
Whoa. You got that?
I got-
You got that, Marcus?
The Rams usually don't beat the Seahawks twice in a year. It's either they lose to the Seahawks twice or they split them. So they won the first one. The Seahawks are not gonna let them get away with 2 in one season.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Rams 30, Seahawks 33.
Yeah. It's hard to say. It not happening that way. You got a score for us, Connor?
I'm doing 28-24 Rams. They just do it. I don't know. It's going to be... I feel like it's going to all happen at the end, too. Just a shoot at the end. Back and forth. Fourth quarter's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I think they just pull it out. Squeak by.
Yeah, these divisional games are always interesting.
Yeah. Did you have a score, John?
Yeah.
Oh, what was it?
I said 31-28.
Cool. Rams?
Seahawks.
Oh wow. 31-28 Seahawks. Okay.
So what's your score, Marcus?
I can't.
What are you feeling?
I couldn't even tell you, man. But I'm just gonna.
It's tough.
Right before we get into this little break here, I'm just gonna give you. I'm gonna give you this.
Oh, you are giving them before the break.
I'm gonna give you this. 27-24 Seahawks. Defense comes up somehow. Crazy. They just Todd Gurley gets shut down. All right.
I hope so. I'm tired of
I don't
seeing
think
Todd
that's how it's
Gurley.
gonna happen, but okay.
That's the way you beat the Rams. That's how the
Yes.
Saints did it.
The way he beat the Rams.
That's how many fantasy points Todd Gurley have last week?
20.
Enough.
Nah, not enough because they lost, Dwayne. Not enough. Now let's get into this break. What is up, everybody? We are back. Just had to, shut Dwayne down real quick,
Yeah, fun fact. We all kind of have a rivalry between each other.
Yeah.
We're in a fantasy league together.
Yeah. Actually, we're all just against Dwayne.
Yeah, 8-1 fantasy league right now.
Yeah, try 9-0. Dwayne.
I have the team that should be 8-1. It just doesn't make any sense.
No, not at all.
Who are your losses to?
I don't even know. I
Me.
think like Joey. I think like Joey and Connor.
Losses that shouldn't have happened.
Joey.
Yeah. But
So yeah, next game. Are we on to the next game?
yeah, let's get on.
Dolphins, Packers. I'm falling asleep with the schedule, man.
Yeah.
What is the NFL doing? Do you hate
Not
ratings?
every week can be great.
They can be.
Yes, it can, Dwayne.
Do they hate ratings? Because this is awful. We say this, but watch every game just be great somehow.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Rams 49ers last year. Thursday Night Football. Never gonna forget it.
Dolphins, Packers. This is another afternoon game.
The Dolphins are 5-4, better record than the Packers.
That is absolutely wild.
They had a way better start. I think they started 4-1
Yeah.
or something like that. They had a crazy
they had a good
start.
start.
I said they wouldn't maintain it, and then they went like what 1-4, 1-5 in the past.
Something.
Something like that. I'm so unimpressed with this Dolphins team. Kenyon Drake is not stepping up. Yeah, I got Packers just blowing them out. I'd say 31-13. Just flip the score. 31-13 Packers. You got that, Marcus?
Yep, 31-13 Packers.
So, I'm going to make another bold prediction. I'm giving the Dolphins a W.
Oh my God.
That's a little wild.
I think
Oh. Leave.
that they're going to do just enough to beat Aaron Rodgers because the rest of Aaron Rodgers' team is not that good. So I feel like someone who's not Aaron Rodgers on offense is going to make a mistake, whether it be a fumble, a tip pass, or something that's out of Aaron Rodgers' hands, like Ty Montgomery's special teams fumble.
That was out of his hands.
Exactly.
What's your score, Dwayne?
I'm giving
give me
the
a score.
Dolphins 28, Packers 24.
Oh my.
28-24.
Connor, just give me your score. Please. Don't even. If you
That's
think
your
if
6-3
you're
pick.
telling me the Dolphins are gonna win,
No.
Every week you have a just absurd
if you're telling
pick.
me the Dolphins are gonna win, just turn the
Go
mic off
home.
and leave.
Go home. Me and Marcus will
All right.
wrap up.
28-14 Packers.
Thank you very much. I like that a lot
I
better.
got you.
You know what, Dwayne? Yeah, I don't even know what to give you if the
gotta
Dolphins
keep it
win this game. The Packers are winning this game. The Packers are putting up 30. The Dolphins are putting up 17. Leave me alone. Sorry, Aaron Rodgers ain't letting it happen.
Nah,
He's
no
gonna
way
win.
he lets it happen.
Aaron Rodgers at Lambeau Field is
Yeah,
not
that's
letting the
just
Dolphins
crazy.
win this game.
Absolutely absurd pick.
You're out of your mind, Dwayne.
I think he just finds ways to get kicked off the show every week.
I
Hey, somebody has to keep it.
listen, this will be your
6-3.
second strike. If you make another absurd prediction down the road and you get it wrong, you're out. You're out. What's the next game? I don't even want to hear it anymore.
It's actually an interesting one.
This is my game.
You know what? Before
This
we
is
go
the
into this,
game
though,
that I am sitting around for.
Before we go into this, though, I just want to shout out to my man Aaron Rodgers. He's dealt with such a hard schedule, man. You know what I mean? He had to play the Patriots and the Rams on the road back to back. He's played the
really didn't
the
want to see him winning.
Vikings. He's played the Bears. The Redskins have a tough defense, man. Like,
I don't think they.
shout out to you, Aaron Rodgers. But
yeah,
we can get to this.
He was set up.
Yeah, he really was, man. He really was.
Yeah, next game we got Cowboys and Eagles.
Ooh,
I think this is a wild game.
ooh.
But, to me, the way the teams have been playing, I feel like the Eagles blow them out. But knowing the Eagles and knowing the heartbreak that they always give me, it's a primetime game. It's going to be high scoring. I say 28-24 Eagles. I just feel like it should be way further apart. I feel like we should score like 31, 33 against them, 34. But we probably won't. We got Golden Tate again.
Golden
So
Tate.
that'll be very interesting to see how he
who'd the
plays
Eagles
out.
get?
Golden Tate. They got him.
wow,
They got
I
him
forgot.
2 weeks ago
I forgot.
on the trade deadline. Right. I look at my phone. Golden Tate to the Eagles. I was just so excited. Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. It's the new receivers on the teams. Amari Cooper and Golden Tate. So,
Wait,
that's-
who was it again?
No, I'm not saying that anymore. It's over. The rest of the show, it's all done. We got like 13 minutes left. I'm never saying it again. Yeah, I got yeah.
You got
This is just a
Cowboys.
must. This is a must win. I got Cowboys losing. Is what I got. This is a must win for the Eagles. This is a must win.
Yeah.
I'm so anxious about it already. Oh man, I
Yeah.
almost don't want to watch.
Give me some, Dwayne.
So I'm giving this game to the Eagles, 38-24.
You're giving this game to the Eagles?
Yeah.
I mean, the Eagles are earning it.
I'm giving it to them. What are the? I understand both teams got wide receivers and stuff, but what is the Cowboys defense gonna do against Carson Wentz and all those weapons,
Nothing.
including some guy that I never heard of before? They just picked
Yeah.
up Golden Tate.
Oh my god.
Wait, who was he again?
So I give them 38-24.
38-24. I would love that score. I'll
is
probably
just-
be rewatching
I feel
that
like
game
they're
throughout
gonna.
the next
It's
week.
gonna be one of those things where
I'll be
they're
live.
up and Carson Wentz just says, "I'm gonna close the door."
If that's how it goes, I'm watching those replays as we do this show next week. I'll call that now. If it's a blowout, I'm watching highlights on full blast and you guys can hear it. Go ahead, Connor.
I love how it's time to just troll John.
I'm, I'm
Before the Eagles
also
game.
Yeah, I know.
going Philly with everybody else, 34-24.
34-24. I like that score.
Man, I hope we score in the 30s. That'd be fun. I want to be like the Chiefs.
Yeah. Don't we all?
Who doesn't?
Don't we all? Even the Rams do.
I
That's
mean-
all right.
The Rams are putting up points like the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's all right though. But then we got the, we're not gonna talk about that right now. We're not gonna talk about that right now, Dwayne, because then you're gonna kick off the show. All right. Man. All right. I actually think this game's a little lower scoring. I
agree.
I think Zeke is gonna eat. Because the Eagles' run D is not
Tim
what it used to
Jernigan's
be.
back.
Oh wow. Maybe. But as of right now, it's not where it used to be. They're allowing over 100 yards game rushing. So I think Zeke's gonna eat. But I think the Eagles pull it out. And are the Eagles home?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I think that's why they pull it out. I think
was
that's what
supposed to
gives
go
them
to
the
this
edge.
game. Fun
Oh,
fact.
wow.
I got my dad tickets for his birthday, and they were gonna be the Cowboys game, but he can't stay up that late.
Ah,
He's an old man.
gotta work, right?
Gotta work.
All right, so I
couldn't get that late.
I got a Eagles win this game, but I think it's something closer like 27-21. Yeah, but I think Zeke is gonna eat for the Cowboys. I think he's gonna put in work. So if you got him on fantasy, well, clearly you're starting Ezekiel Elliott in fantasy.
No matter
who he's playing,
Yeah.
whatever, it's matchup proof.
It's a must start every week.
But what we got our final game coming up right now?
Final game. Here it is. Drum roll. Giants 49ers. Everyone go home.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
I think the Giants actually win a game. I think they'll actually win a game for once. This is the Giants full through. Maybe Nick Mullins
Dear Lord.
surprises no one and throws 3 picks. I think. I got the Giants winning substantially. If they don't, it's so sad. I think it'll be 21-10. I'll say.
I give the 49ers offense
Oh my God!
a little bit.
Get out.
Wait, I'm not done.
No,
I
Nick
give the
Mullins just had a good
49ers
game.
offense a little bit credit, but I'm still going with the Giants.
That's better.
The Giants win.
That's
Get
right,
Marcus
Dwayne.
mad tonight.
Giants win
I had a feeling.
27-23.
27-23. That's
know-
a good score.
John, I forgot your score because Dwayne was just what?
Oh, I get a chance to redo it then.
Yeah, what's your score, man? I know
no.
Giants had 21.
Yeah, 21-10.
All right. Jeez, man. Connor, what you got?
Wow.
Not much to say here.
Oh, this is ugly.
Not much to say about this whole week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it low, nice and sweet. 17-7 Giants.
Yeah. Giants gonna go off. Giants gonna go off this week. Giants gonna put up 30. Giants gonna put up 30 on Monday Night Football.
I'd like to watch it.
Who's going to score, Odell or Saquon? Or
Saquon. Both are gonna score. I think both are gonna score. I'm giving Saquon two total touchdowns.
I think Shepard has a good game.
Really?
Richard Sherman is going up against
Yeah.
Odell.
Richard Sherman's washed.
I
Richard
think
Sherman's washed.
The most interesting thing about this game is
I'm just going in. I'm just
if
going
Odell
in.
scores,
Spiked up
what's
right
his
now.
touchdown dance going to be?
If,
You said what?
I said that's the most interesting thing about this game is if Odell scores, what's his touchdown
he's gonna
dance
floss.
Probably something
He's gonna
worthless.
floss.
He'll probably make up with the net again.
Listen, man. He's going to floss. Saquon's going to score a touchdown rushing and receiving. Eli Manning's going to have 2 touchdowns, 279 yards. Odell Beckham's going to have 87 receiving yards, 5 catches, and a TD. And the Giants are going to win 30-14. Thank you very much and good night.
Those are some pretty exact stats.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
So when that happens,
We can
you
go back,
pull
yeah.
this tape, and you give me $100 a piece because it's going to be the greatest thing you ever seen.
And it'll look like the most edited thing ever.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
definitely took 42 takes after the game happened.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys heard it here live.
Yeah, you heard it here live. For anyone who's
Listeners are
listening,
our
hey,
witness.
you want to call us?
Odell's been balling.
610-921-7557 if you want to call us.
Feel free to call in.
We got 8 minutes.
The offer still stands where if you're a Patriots fan, we're hanging up on you.
Yep. So if you want to get hung up on and just test, how real we are here and how 100 we keep it,
Test your luck.
let me know if you're a Patriots fan. All right. We flew through that week because it was so boring.
Very.
Are there any burning topics bothering you guys? Anything? Any trades that happened? Anybody want to talk about?
Nah, actually, this has been a really dead season.
Golden Tate.
No one's really done anything. Right? Did the Ravens trade for anybody by the trade deadline? No?
You guys want to talk
I
fantasy?
can't hear you shake your head.
We can talk fans.
Yeah, Connor.
Yeah, let's talk fantasy.
Let's talk fantasy a little bit. Hey, why not?
Let's talk about how upsetting my 3 teams have been.
All right, can we? Okay. Let me just present this team. We're gonna have a little. We're gonna just pick on John. All right,
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
for these
We
last
got
7 minutes,
we got a
can pick
league
on
here. Listen, this league is standard scoring ESPN league. So non PPR. Sorry, we don't care.
Can I break down my team?
Oh yeah, we'll let John break down his team. Here we go.
Here we go. Straight on through, I got Cam Newton, right?
Yes, sir.
Great quarterback.
Top 5 quarterback.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Top 10 running back.
Hold on, I missed him. Kareem Hunt,
Top 2 running back.
Tyreek Hill,
Top 2 receiver.
Adam Thielen,
Number 1 receiver.
Cooper Kupp,
Number 16 receiver.
Mark Ingram. Really? All
Yeah.
right, tight end, Jimmy Graham, Bears defense, Gostkowski, Dalvin Cook, Amari Cooper, Randall Cobb. The bench is
Jimmy
average.
Graham's number 8 overall tight end. Just so you guys know.
And I'm 5-4.
Stack team. Can't win.
5-4.
He's
And I've
leading
never
our
made a
league
bad
in points.
decision.
Yeah.
I'm leading the league in points.
Yep,
I keep scoring the most points against the worst teams.
He's leading the league in points scored, and he's
Actually-
5-4.
actually-
I might not make playoffs.
Actually, that's a lie. He is no longer leading
Oh,
the
no
league in
longer
points.
after this
Who
week.
is it?
I passed him.
You know what's crazy is I scored the most out of anybody last week. Last week.
Through
doesn't make any sense.
Through the first 8 weeks, John was the leading
9
scorer. 9. Well, 9 is
He just
you now.
finished.
Yeah. So through those first 8, or we'll say through the 9, John was leading the league in scoring, and he has 4 losses. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah,
His team
it
is
just
so
doesn't make sense.
stacked. It's wild.
He
So-
just runs up against the wrong teams at the wrong time.
Exactly. So he'll put up 160 against the guys who score 70, and then
I
when he-
literally have done that.
and then when he needs 160, he's
It's
against
just
someone who's scoring
so
150, and he scores 100. So
Been absolutely upsetting. So,
yeah.
Yeah, John's 2 of his losses are to me. I scored 143. One
And-
game I played him, and I scored
138,
120. That was
120. Yeah, it's just
yeah.
man, it is rough. And the keeper league is even worse.
Oh, hey, let's go through John's keeper league team. This is just
man.
pick
Yeah, let's
on
just
John.
bully John.
Listen,
The
listen,
keeper league's really bad though.
This
I
is
actually
the-
did a really bad job.
this is the
picking that team.
the antithesis of his team in our league. All right, this team in this keeper league, guys. Oh, you know what, John? I don't want to disrespect you, so you got it, man. You let them know.
It's
all
a
right?
really bad. I did really bad picking. First of all, it's my first time ever doing PPR, so I just experimented with trying to get receivers who get a lot of receptions. Did not work. Russell Wilson, Leonard Fournette doesn't play ever. Tariq Cohen, Keenan Allen, Larry Fitzgerald, Benjamin Watson, Tyrell Williams, Cowboys defense, Mason Crosby. Cowboys defense because the Eagles were on a bye last week. Derrick Henry, who doesn't show up. Randall Cobb,
God.
Dede Westbrook, Godwin, Chris Thompson, Christian Kirk. Goes on and on. Eckler. It's
Guys,
just people who don't
if I
perform.
could
That's
give you-
basically the waiver wire.
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
our-
waiver wire. Yeah, exactly. You know why? The people who I drafted, I had to let go.
Guys, if I could show you the highest ranked person on John's team is his kicker, Mason Crosby. He's the number 6 kicker in fantasy. His
Best
court,
player
Build
is
your
my
team around
kicker.
your kicker.
Russell
This is how
Wilson
it
is
goes.
number 15, and that's the lowest of his starting lineup. That's not the kicker. I think the average rank for any player on his team is about 40th in their position.
There you go.
Larry Fitz is 50th overall. Fournette's 83
I did
overall.
absolutely terrible.
Tariq Cohen 16th overall.
A wild stat. I'm 2 games off from the league we just mentioned. I'm only 3-6. So it's a 2 games.
those two
difference.
teams,
If it's a 2-game
result.
2-game difference.
So yeah, that's just how fantasy goes, guys. You know,
You never know.
You really never know. A lot of it's luck. You know, a ton of it's
Actually,
luck.
it's really just betting on luck.
Yeah, it's 90% luck. I mean, you make good decisions, but at the end of the day,
So draft Andrew Luck.
Especially in the playoffs.
ooh, yeah, 100%. So no, don't sweat it. I mean, hey, if you got Mark Ingram though, let him go.
Don't be like me and do 3 money leagues. First of all, I just want to set a warning. I did 3 leagues and they're all money leagues, and it's just not working out.
I mean, unless you win all 3, you're gonna lose money.
Yeah. Well, last year I won all 3. It felt great.
Were they money leagues?
Yeah. 2 were.
That's good.
Well, no, ours wasn't. So it was just 1. 1 was a money league. That's why I got greedy. I was like, I'll make all 3 money leagues. Did not work out well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Still got time.
Well, yeah. You know what? We'll see. We'll see. People are sleeping on me. You can go ahead and email me with suggestions of what I should do with my team. Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
With a PPR team, just burn it to the ground.
Hey, I can
even-
still make it.
Can't even trade anyone.
I don't even think I can make playoffs.
No, you're done. But just fantasy tip out there: if you have Mark Ingram, trade him. Trade him. I don't think he's gonna do anything, and a lot of people want him.
Yeah, I was thinking about trading him.
A lot of people want that big name, and he hasn't been producing.
Trade deadline coming up.
Yeah,
They just play Kamara so much more.
yeah. And past 3 weeks, just fun fact: past 3 weeks, Mark Ingram scored around 18 points. That's it for 3
Total.
weeks
Yeah.
total. So yeah, for my little fantasy stat nugget before we leave you guys, trade Mark Ingram and get somebody much better.
We're good then?
His name will sell him. But yeah, we got nothing else. No other burning topics or anything.
Nope, we're good.
No, we're good. All right, well, guys, this has been Fan Talk episode 6. We'll see you here next week. Same time, same place, same guys, same vibe, same sport. NFL. Have a wonderful night, everybody.
Have a good night.
Marcus bidding you adieu.
And John. Have a
And
good night,
Connor.
guys.
And Dwayne.
And Connor. And
Good
Connor.
night. Good night.
And Connor.
And Connor.
And Golden Tate. See you guys.